talked to her all the way. She'll be within 3 hours easy, and a bit of time to find the hospital.
Oh, you could be there by 11 then.
Yeah, she'll be.
Hey, listen, love, do you think we ought to ring hospital again, see if your dad's had a good night? I mean, if he has been sleeping rough like that policeman says, well...
We ought to get going, to be honest.
With a bit of luck, he might still be asleep.
You must be joking. You know what they're like in hospitals. They wake you up blooming early there, don't they?
Well, you'll be there soon enough. See for yourself.
Look at that garage by the bridges open this time of morning. We'll need to fill up.
You always get petrol on the motorway.
Aye, it's always dear on the motorway and all.
Brian, we're not counting coppers today, are we? All we're worried about is getting there. I'm just glad they found him. Now, come on, let's get going.
Right.
Drive carefully.
Listen, have I packed his cardigan?
Mum, you've packed enough stuff in here to start a jumble sale. Now, come on. We'll be back when you see us then.
Now, you do know what road we're taking, don't you?
Don't worry.
Why Bristol? I mean, you don't know anybody in Bristol. Seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Are they off for the day or what?
What? Oh, yeah.
I suppose Muggins has got to stop and look after the patient.
Yeah, that's right, Eleanor.
Is there any tea left in that pot?
Hey. What are you laughing at?
You keep fiddling with them all the time.
Well, they feel peculiar. They feel very large. I think they are too large.
No, they're smashing. They suit you. Don't they, Uncle Albert? Suit him.
Well, they do know, and so they ought, considering what you paid for them. Shocking.
He looks distinguished, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Can't concentrate when I'm reading, you know. I keep seeing these big things around the edges all the time.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It isn't the glasses you want, you know. It's a telescope. See from one in that room to t'other.
In all your born days, Uncle Albert, have you never had the urge to swing a cat?
All right, I'll send them over, if that's what you fancy.
Do you know we should have a party?
Yeah, if you like.
I do like. I mean, why have we never had a party? Because we never had enough space.
Oh, I always thought because we never had enough glasses. But we'll be all right now, between the three of us.
There's no milk in fridge, Al.
Oh, help yourself to one out of crate, will you? Don't go walking around shop like that.
A lot of fellas is very keen to see me first thing in the morning, you know. Well, if you listen to what they said the night before, which of course I never do.
Oh, by the way, Des Foster rang last night.
Oh, did he?
Yes, they rang back later, just as I was going to bed. I hope you don't mind. I told her not to ring at that time of night again.
You did right.
Did I? Are you sure?
Positive. I had a call at Rovers as well.
Oh, shall I tell him if he rings again then?
Tell him how you like. Tell him I've emigrated.
Oh, I see. I get the picture. No, it must have been about 10:30 when he rang. I was very shirty with him.
Good.
Well, I'm glad you've seen sense over that fella.
Alf, how can you see sense over a fella? Will you tell me that?
By remembering he's married, that's how.
They're all married. It just means that some other poor female never saw sense either.
Where's Fred this morning then?
Taking Mrs. Walker to Wilmslow.
What for?
She's gone shopping. I think she's looking for a bikini for her holidays.
Oh, she'd buy one and all her, you know, if it were in the sale. She buys all sorts and then never wears them. Still, they don't bother down south now, do they?
Bother what?
Well, with bikinis, you only need the one half. Oh, it's all topless on the beaches down there, you know. I've seen it on the telly. Disgusting.
Yeah, well, it's all right if you can get away with it, I suppose.
Do you think?
Well, it's only a 5-minute wonder, and once everybody gets used to it, it's doubt.
Well, it's bad enough when you go to buy a paper, it's staring you in the face. But you don't want that when you're on your holidays, not in the flesh.
That's not, I'm not saying.
Well, I wouldn't take Stan on one of them beaches. And it's him I'm thinking of, you know. He'd have a seizure. Oh, no. No, if there's one place we're not going for us holidays, it's anywhere down there.
You're stopping off the topless beaches then, Milda?
Well, I tell you, if it ever gets as far as Morecambe, that's the end of the seaside as far as decent folk are concerned.
Will you be having a holiday then?
Oh, not really, no. No, we might go days out here and there. I like Llandudno for a day out, you know. You won't find them topless on the beaches at Llandudno or Colwyn Bay.
I like Colwyn Bay myself. I think I'll be doing the same as you know. It's all right, because, I mean, you usually meet somebody nice to talk to on the bus.
Yeah, and you never get that in your own car, do you?
No.
You never meet anybody.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'll tell you who's out for the day and all. Ivy Tilsley with their Brian. And him lying poorly at home.
There's somebody there to look after him. I mean, young Gail's there.
Well, if Stan were poorly, you wouldn't catch me going off anywhere, no matter who was there. And she's supposed to be taking time off to look after him, you know. Still, it's any excuse for some folk, isn't it? They've no conception.
Look, is it any of your business, Elder?
Oh, I'm not saying it is. I just speak as I find, that's all.
I tell you what, you see Mrs. Walker and she'll give you something to keep yourself occupied. Rover's returned. Oh, no, she's not in tonight. Well, she's not usually in this time in any case. It's a night off. Yeah, I'll tell you phoned. OK, bye.
Who was that then?
Man in the moon.
Do you know that's second time running we've been left with that? If he doesn't collect this week, I'm cancelling.
He's probably gone on holiday and just forgotten to say.
Not bothered about that, but it's not the easiest thing get shut off round here, is it? What's it all about? Hiking and rambling? Do people still go hiking?
Lots of people go hiking.
Well, I don't know any.
Well, I've been hiking. I went hiking with Victor.
I remember you going off for a funny weekend with Victor. Not sure what you got up to, but I remember you were very pale and wan when you came back.
You know, years ago I used to go on rambles with the chapel. Great big gang of us, but you know how it is. People all drifted off in the various ways. Canada, New Zealand.
Got married.
Hey,
Hello, Emily. Magazine, is it? Please. Don't suppose you fancy reading all about hiking and rambling, do you?
I might well. Do you know, I was only thinking the summer's gone, practically, and I never seem to get out and enjoy it.
Oh, do you fancy going on a ramble, Em? It'll be wonderful up on the Pennines.
Oh, I'm not sure I've really got all the apparel for it.
Well, stout shoes is all you need, really. Stout shoes and a stout heart and a stout companion.
Oh, well, you better ask Alf Roberts go with you then.
Oh, we could do some of the Pennine way. Not all of it, I mean, just a little bit.
And you could stay at youth hostels.
No.
No, because they have age limit on that, don't they?
No, they don't.
Then why do they call them youth hostels?
Well, probably because people who go out in the fresh air stay young at heart, Rita. Look, why don't we go into town on Saturday and see what we might need, you know, but could buy some maps, because there's a lot of fun in planning where you're going to go.
Well, I'll read this and see if it fires my enthusiasm.
Oh, I can feel the urge to go coming on me very strongly, just to stride out into the wilderness and feel free.
Yes. Of course, Victor's got a cottage in Pennines, hasn't he?
Oh, I doubt whether we'd go in that direction.
Yeah, I must say it is rather appealing, just to stride off on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, and just think, when you shut your door, you leave all your troubles behind you.
Oh, if I thought I could do that.
Do you want the ordinary salmon?
No, make it
The best.
Why not? It's a treat for Bert.
Oh, how is it, by the way?
Oh, so, you know.
Not up and about yet, then?
No, but he should be soon.
Well, tell him I'll pop in. I'll bring him a bottle of beer. That'll cheer him up.
Well, I don't think he's ready for visitors, not just at the moment. Another thing he likes is Bakewell tart.
Ah, you're in luck there. Fresh in this morning.
Right, give us a box.
You don't, do you, when you're low? Fancy visitors, I mean.
Well, that's how it is, really.
I hate it when people try and cheer you up, and all you want to do is be left on your own to feel rotten because you haven't got the strength to make the effort.
Yeah.
That it, then?
Yes, Tom.
£1.60.
Hello, Pam. How are you?
Busy. I'm looking for your husband, but he's not at the centre.
Oh, no, he won't be. He's at the town hall most of the day today, and then he's going somewhere else. I can't remember where, but he's got something. Can I give him a message?
Well, I'm thinking of doing a follow-up story to the disco protest. You know, now the place is opening.
Hey, you don't want to write anything to upset him, you know. There could be a regular advertising in your paper.
Oh, I'll tread carefully. All the same, anything from Ken should be interesting. Anyway, tell him I'm looking for him.
Yeah, you'll be in tonight.
Busy again tonight?
Well, call in tomorrow afternoon, then. You can have a look at our wonderful alterations at the same time.
Oh, have you had much done?
Oh, you wouldn't recognise the place. We've had it all modernised and done up.
Really? Oh. There could be a piece of that in the recorder. You know, things people are doing to these houses.
Oh, well, call and have a look at it. You can have a drink at the same time.
Drinks in the afternoon? Do the place up, it's instant decadence.
No, actually, it's a bit of a birthday do for Uncle Albert. There'll be a few fellas coming, but I don't think there'll be much dancing because he is 88 and most of his mates are getting on and all.
Well, if Ken's going to be there, I'll drop in then.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't suppose she fancies your young man, do you?
You don't think so, do you? Nah, I think she's just using her contacts. Anyway, what if she does? I wouldn't like to think I was the only person on God's earth who fancied it.
Aye, 6 kings.
Is that counting him that's abdicated?
Aye.
Well, you can't really count him, he wasn't crowned.
He was king all the same. Right, isn't it? Every 8th, king, Crown or not?
Oh, yes. The king is dead. Long live the king.
I've lived under 6 trains. How many have you lived under?
Oh, not nearly as many as that, Mr. Tatlock.
Oh, you know, there's some you can kid and some you can't. But your birthday is day after tomorrow. Day after mine. The only difference is I don't mind cracking on.
Hello, love.
Is it your birthday tomorrow, love? Which one?
88.
Oh, well, there's only one birthday present for you. 2 fat ladies. Hey, but will I do instead? You'll draw your pension, I'll raid housekeeping. We'll paint the town all colours.
Yes, Chuck.
No, I'll wait till Bet's got a moment.
Oh.
Could you tell her I'd like a word?
Yeah.
You're not turning me down, are you, Albert?
Ah, well, older men can sometimes be more discriminating, you know, Vera.
My colleague pulls pints every bit as good as me does.
Yeah, well, a pint isn't the only thing on my mind.
Well, pulling pints is the only thing I've got on my mind. So is it bitter?
No. Look, I had me work cut out getting here this dinner time. I'm making those phone calls last night.
Well, I'm sorry you took the trouble.
There's things I want to say to you, things that might change your mind.
No, Des. I don't want to change my mind. Now, if you don't want a pint, I've got other folk to serve.
Bet, love, can I have another?
Yes, Chuck. No need to be impatient, Michael. Same again.
I never said a word.
You almost raised an eyebrow.
Telepathic, this girl, you know.
I'm attuned, Michael, to your slightest whim.
Oh, in that case, take one yourself. Tyler.
Bet, when you got a minute?
I'm a bit rushed, love. Betty, with no wands.
I'll see Mrs. Walker, love.
It's all right, I'll see to it.
Hey, what? That's him, isn't it? In what rang up this morning.
Oh, no, dear.
Oh, is
Over there. Bet Lynch is fancying.
Oh, aye. Well, if that's her fancy man, she's keeping it very close secret.
Oh, not from me.
Maybe not. But she's keeping it very well hidden from him.
Aye. 6 kings and 3 wars.
3?
Yeah. Last lot with Hitler. Then before that, the Kaisers. And before that, the Boer War.
Oh, the Boer War. Well, thank God for that. For a minute, I thought you heard something I hadn't.
Give you a change in a minute, love. Mrs. Walker's just coming.
Bet, love.
Same again, is it?
No. Look, stop pretending I'm not here. Please. I want to talk to you.
Look, Des, I'm working. Now is it a pint?
Yeah, all right. Look, I know it's not a good place to talk.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, well, how else can I get hold of you?
Look, Des, what have you got to say, and is it going to be any different?
Well, some of it is, some of it isn't.
Des, don't start it up all over again.
Look, it's your night off tonight, isn't it? Let me pick you up, please.
Don't come round to the corner shop. You know what Alf's like.
You know where Talgarth Avenue is?
Yes.
Well, the big house on the end, number 5, flat 2. 8 o'clock. I'll see you there.
You wanted some pound notes, Bet?
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Walker.
You know, if you busied yourself serving beer, you might receive some from outside of the bar.
Hey, listen. Yeah. I want you to be a good boy tonight because your granddad's coming home.
Why?
He's coming home from hospital and I think he'll want a bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Do you hear?
Yeah.
Peace and quiet. He's not being very well, you know.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Baldwin. Come in. There's nobody here. It's me and Nicky.
Oh, that's right. Just popped in to see how Ivy's coping. Any news?
Ivy's in Bristol. Brian drove her down.
Bristol?
Gone to pick Bert up. We found out last night that's where he is.
In Bristol? Why?
Don't ask me why, because I don't know. He just must have found his own way down there somehow.
Well, how did you find out?
The police. Oh, he's not in any trouble or had an accident or anything. We just know that's where he is. And he's in hospital.
Well, why is that?
To keep him in overnight for observation. I really don't know anymore. I was expecting Brian to give me a ring. I think he must just have collapsed in the street. He wasn't over that last do at all.
Look, it's not a stroke or anything like that, is it?
No, that was the first thing Ivy asked and they said there was no question about it.
Oh, that's good. Well, look,
Tell Ivy not to bother. Just come in when she feels like it, all right?
Yeah, thanks. You've been very kind. It is appreciated.
But that's a weight off her mind, eh? See you.
If you only knew.
You know, I got a sudden shock. I'd forgotten for a minute we'd had all this done.
Oh, hankering for the way it was, are you, like Uncle Albert?
Oh, not in the least. I feel a quarter of a century younger just walking into it, huh?
I love it. Just let me get this done while Uncle Albert's out of the way.
Oh, what's all this for, then?
Tomorrow. He doesn't know it yet, but he's having a party. I bumped into old Wilf Bottomley in the shop and I told him to tell of a few of his mates to come round.
Oh, that's nice.
So you will be here tomorrow, won't you?
Yes, I think so.
Good. Oh, did Pam Mitchell get hold of you?
No.
Well, she was looking for you.
Oh, must be the glasses. I definitely think they enhance my appeal.
She's never seen you with your glasses.
True, by the same token, I haven't seen her with my glasses either. I seem to remember she was rather attractive, but maybe I'll find out she wasn't there.
You find her attractive, do you?
Anyway, what does she want?
Change the subject, that means you do. I think she wanted to do something else about this disco, you know, a follow-up to all the business.
Oh, I doubt that'll count to much. I don't think it's news anymore.
Anyway, I told you you'd probably be here tomorrow afternoon. I said we were having a bit of a do for Uncle Albert, so I said, drop in, have a drink, christen the conversion.
Did you? Oh. Why?
Well, who do I ever meet? Stuck here or in the shop? I thought we'd change the house, so we might as well change a few other things as well, like meet a few more interesting people.
Fine, I'm all for it.
And not too interesting, just interesting enough.
What's that say?
You have a kind heart, kid.
A soft aid. What do you want?
Well, I'll heart freeze, you know, quick, preferably poison.
Yeah, well, help yourself, love, will you? I'm supposed to be doing me stock taking.
I've been out drinking with girls, you know. Hey, Sylvia's getting engaged. Do you know, I suddenly thought I've got no in. Thought I'll have to feed him, won't I? Hey, what about fish?
Very good for the brains.
Well, it'd be wasted on him, he ain't got any. What about beef burgers?
Right, Alf, I'm off out now. I shan't be late, but don't stop up if I am. Hello, Vera.
Hello, love. Are you going out? Were you going anywhere nice?
No, not really, love. To tell you the truth, I don't know why I'm bothering going.
Oh, you're just in time. Kettle's only just boiled. Where's Bert?
Hang on, love. Let's get Mum sat down first.
Oh, come on, Brian. I've been sat all down all the way from Bristol.
Come on, Mum.
I'm all right, Brian. Look, I'm all right. No, I'm not, Gail.
Is he very poorly?
Yeah, he's poorly.
Well, it's all things he's been going through, isn't it? I mean, come on. Everything's happened to him.
Well, tell me.
Well,
They found him yesterday. He was hanging around his shopping centre all day.
What do you mean, hanging around?
Hanging around, not going anywhere, and talking to people.
Well, Bert does talk to people. He's very
People
friendly.
walking past, not making any sense. The police thought you were drunk, but you wasn't. So they took him to hospital.
well, he's gone through that much, love, hasn't he? I mean, redundancy, breaking his arm, a stroke. I mean, it'd be too much for any man, wouldn't it?
What was he like when you saw him?
It's hard to describe. Honest. You'd be that shocked if you saw him, girl, you would.
I don't think he recognised us, love. I mean, can you believe that? There were no response from him, was there, Brian, at all?
You said hello, and after a while, practically nothing. You couldn't talk to him at all.
Well, what are they doing for him?
Well, he's in the hospital and he's under the psychiatrist and they're going to probably move him to another hospital.
Did you talk to the doctor?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said he'll have to stay there for a while.
How long?
He said it's hard to say. He'll have a better idea in a couple of weeks.
Well, we can't go on pretending he's still here,
Look,
can
that's neither here nor there, is it?
Well, we don't have to tell nobody nothing, do we? I mean, he's ill. That's all they need to know. I mean, he's just ill, isn't he? I mean, he can't help it, can he?
You came?
Yes. Well, before you say it, let me tell you. I don't know why I came. I think I'm being a fool, that's all.
Well, you must have some idea why you came.
Like I said, I'm a fool. I've known it for years.
Let's not mess about. I'm no good at boxing, Clever. Hard enough saying what you think, what you feel. I still feel the same way. Same as I did before.
Yes, well, I know all about that, don't I?
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you really believed that I meant everything.
And is this another flat that you want to move into? Or just a thoughtful friend left you with a key?
Look, last time, I know that the things I said to you weren't right. You were right. It isn't good enough just being a bit on the side. Not good enough for you, and I know it's not.
So what are we doing here, then?
Well, I'm here because I want you. And you're here because, even though you're acting funny, well, you wouldn't have come if you thought nothing of me.
Well, I suppose anybody could work that out.
So you do feel the same. I don't mean about the flat. I mean about me.
Oh, Des, of course I do. But what's the good of it? I don't want to feel that way about anybody. I get churned up. I want things I can't have. I can't even ring you. I'm just left half the time. I don't even know if I cross your mind when I'm not with you. And just when I think I'm getting over it, you come round again. And then I'm right back where I started, which is nowhere.
Well, take a look at this place and tell me if you fancy starting here.
Oh, Des, let's not go through the same thing.
It's not the same. If you move in here, you'll have company. Me. I've put 3 months down.
How much of your company will I have?
As much as you like. I mean, I'll be living here.
And where's your wife in all this?
I've left my wife.
When?
Does it matter? I have done, that's what matters.
Because of me?
Can I show you around the flat?
The soap hour continues with a jaw-dropping revelation in Emmerdale, next on Plus.